see the way. See the way. Some fall down. The wicked them are gone astray. Gone astray. Some rise up. They listen now what judges say. Judges say. Some fall down. My brother, don't you go that way. Hey, till the cat and a fit the cow never jump over moon. We not go over Babylon. Judge all come for we soon. Babylon says it down, but we are stand up tall. Hot go boil under them feet. We are going to calling. Some rise up. The righteous never see the way. See the way. Some fall down. The wicked never gone astray. Gone astray. Some rise up. They listen now what judges say. Judges say. Some fall.
Hey,
We're alive.
oh, dude, are we sure we're live on Kick?
We're
Dude,
conscious.
what happened?
I don't know,
Jeez.
Nick's a nappy boy.
dude. This is what happens when you guys come. I'm glad you guys were on time. Your boy
Somebody
was
has to be.
sleeping. The typical Nick fashion. I'm out here fucking napping. But dude, here we are, pushing fucking Mongo. Are we live on Kick right now? Are you
We're
sure?
We're
on
live
Kick.
on fucking Kick right
All
now.
right,
We're live
cool.
on Kick. We're
Everybody's
live on
"Bro,
YouTube."
be on Kick. All right, cool. All right, but dude, here we are, pushing fucking Mongo. Let's go, Stuart.
Dude, a month of work has gone into transitioning to the new show, and it's finally happened.
Dude, let's fucking
Stoked.
go. So stoked to be here. If anybody is tuned in and watching and you guys were here from Pop Culture Rehab, welcome in. This is the new home, the new fucking base.
That's right.
We're going to be pumping under this name from now on. So thank you guys for joining us. This is some good shit. We're very, very excited about this. We will always be 6:30 p.m. Central.
From now on,
You're about that. You're sure about that?
from this moment on, you have our
From
word.
now on, dude. I fucking look, seriously, if you guys want us to be on time, I was just telling the boys, buy our merchandise. I think we even have fucking sick QR codes for stuff like this nowadays. Buy our merch, because if you want us to be on time all the time, we got to quit our day job.
Yeah.
Get me out of the heat.
Give Nick a reason to fucking get up.
Yeah, dude. No, bro, I can't explain to you that when I woke up and saw 7:10, I'm like, oh shit. Bro, I was knocking stuff over on the on my coffee table. This shit was brutal, bro.
All just to get here in time.
All just to get here for our millions of fans.
Get it, man.
It's all
good
good, baby.
Yeah, dude. Well, what's going on? So like, I mean, so here we are. This is what we're doing. Like, I'm glad this is for, I mean, live. I mean, this is neat. Like, this is good shit. You know, I'm very fucking excited about this. I'm excited that, you know, we're going to be able to do something like this and kind of turn the page and do something that we want to do. This is very exciting.
That's right.
I like the new wall, dude. The new wall
man.
does look sick as fuck.
It was all done last night. Like all last night. My poor wife is like standing up on the bed because she won't break the mattress. I would. She's up there like fucking drilling holes and shit. I'm teaching her how to fucking like use like drywall studs and shit.
You're like, not the fucking stud, not the stud.
Yeah.
You're like, watch out for the stud.
Yeah.
It's like, you fucking get up here and do it then. You're like, no.
I was like, pre-drill the hole, then put the catch in, the drywall nail, then fucking.
Dude, I've been
She didn't like me when we went to bed last night.
Bro, I've been spending the last 24 hours of my life trying. I don't know. So I am like the like, obviously, for people who don't know me personally, I am like the most non-manly person when it comes to like cars and shit like that. Like, I don't know dick about cars. And, you know, so Shan, finally buys this brand new car.
Great car.
But she wants all this like little, it's not a lot done. She just says like the short list of things that she wants done to it. And,
like what?
so she wants the window tinted, which of course,
yeah.
She wants her brake calipers. She wants those to be painted pink.
That's kind of hot.
So, but not tacky because we like so we had a conversation of like here's that fucking line of tacky.
Barbie tacky.
So I'm
Okay.
like, here you are. We're approaching. I said, so let's just have a conversation so you're not driving around looking like, I mean, remember Jackie? Remember that lady? You know, that's anytime I think of like that or like I told her, I said, bro, if you pull up in cherry seat covers, you're fucking out of here.
Get out.
You are fucking out of here.
Yeah.
Time to go.
That's it. I said, you get to choose. Well, and to kind of backtrack on that, the first thing she already has a pink, it's like, what is it? No, it's like a pink butterfly steering wheel cover. And I'm like
Lisa Frank shit.
Dude, yeah. So we're getting there, dude. She's tacking out, but then she wants the all black emblems, which will look cool.
Yeah,
not bad with that. But we got an appointment to get it tinted next week, so we're gonna go get it tinted next week. But I've been trying to walk around and I'm making these phone calls, and like I said, I don't know anything. I'm like, hi, I'm the biggest pussy in the world. Can you explain to me how to do window tint?
How much does it cost for it to have a guy take off the wheels, take off the brake calipers, paint them, put them back on, and then reassemble?
Okay, so I'm glad you asked that because it's ridiculous. She knows somebody that she has a friend that she works with that does like stuff. She has like a Jeep that she lifts, and she's like does stuff to cars. So she has, people like that have one guy they go to or something. They have like that guy. So she told Shan about this guy, and I guess she called that shop and asked like what it would cost for the emblems and the brake calipers, and it was like $950 with before tax. And I'm like $950, and she's like, yeah, and she's like 700 of that, like 650 of that was the brake calipers.
Yeah, because the other things, I mean, you're just popping emblems off, dipping.
Yeah,
that sounds
easy here,
nice and easy. So I actually went to my boy Zach. Shout out Zach Knight, who probably isn't watching right now, but he will be listening tomorrow. He's one of our diehards. He paints cars, and he was talking about if we get the calipers off, he would powder coat them or something for us,
Yeah,
because I think that he was saying painting is not the way to do it. You want to powder coat them.
Yeah, you have to bake it on.
Dude, I straight up told him, I was like, I will suck you dry before I pay $700 for somebody to powder coat something pink.
Right.
Like, I will ski you into oblivion. But so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get them off. I just got to find somebody to take the brake caliper stuff, because apparently that's the bitch.
You're taking off the main wheel assembly.
Yeah, so it's not very, but it's all good. We're gonna get her taken care of. So we're gonna have a nice little slick 2023 Civic around here, and you'll know it's her because you'll see her fucking, like you said, her pink. You'll see the butterflies. Dude, when you see when you just got that swarm, when you don't see it, you just see aerodynamics and butterflies coming 100 miles an hour.
I'm screeching on the highway.
You better get the fuck out of the way. Let me tell you that. But
exhaust sounding like a fucking unicorn queefing.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna do that. Thank God. Thankfully, dude, the car it is a smooth little motherfucker. They've got these things in cars now. They're like lane assists. So
oh yeah, dog. The Corolla's got one,
bro. So if you're veering, it kind of auto puts you back in there.
Oh yeah, it will correct small adjustments, right? It's not going to make a turn for you,
dude. But, if you're talking about causing an accident, that's going to cause an accident. I
drive with it off.
I don't want a car to fight me.
Well, that's the problem. Your instant reaction is to punch that thing in the fucking mouth. You're like, no, bitch, I told you to veer out of this lane.
Yeah.
I'm daddy.
Yeah. For long road trips, I found it useful, but certainly for short, when I'm going to work, no, it's off the majority of the time, unless I'm driving more than an hour. If I'm going, a major city or something that's farther away, then I'll use it. But other than that, nah.
Self-driving cars have had more accidents than me. How many accidents have I been in? Fucking
nice.
That's actually cool. Stuart's the one guy with that with the who is the what's Flo? Who is Flo? Who's the one? Isn't she the one
Progressive?
where like you plug that thing in your car and it just like tracks you the whole time and the
Oh, the
safer you are?
snapshot.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Stewart's
They
like that.
offered that to me, but I was like, no, fuck you. I don't want you to like know where I am.
He's on the
It's
brochure.
like I already got the fucking phone that tells the world where I am, and Zuckerberg can
Yeah.
look at my asshole.
Dude, speaking of the Zuck,
Yeah.
did you see they picked teams? I don't know if you guys saw today. They're like picking their MMA teams. They're fucking, that fight might actually happen. So for people who don't know, it's like, I mean, who doesn't fucking know? The whole world knows that Elon Musk and Zuck are talking about this little fight. Well, today they both posted pictures of Zuckerberg was in. He must have been in. I don't know if he's in Australia or he's in USA with these guys, but he was with like Izzy, Adesanya, Volk, and like that crew.
I noticed that they were talking about him a lot today, but I didn't know why.
Yeah, so like he's in that crew. He's rolling around with that crew, and then Elon Musk posted a picture with GSP and Lex Friedman, Lex Friedman, but like, they're kind of like chosen their respective camps,
Right.
Who do you got in that?
I mean, isn't GSP like 50 at this point?
He's coming back to. He just announced this past weekend he's going to do a jiu-jitsu tournament.
Okay, well,
and he might do Khabib. Apparently, might be Khabib.
Oh wow,
really?
dude, that'd be I would definitely
Khabib,
watch that.
GSP.
In just jiu-jitsu, not MMA.
Just jiu-jitsu. Yeah, they'd just be rolling. It'd be nice because you gotta think GSP's probably active as fuck. He's probably like in Expendables.
He's on
condition
TikTok
all the time.
I see him on TikTok every once in a while. He's pretty active on there, and he's training and stuff. And he's like kind of slimmed down a little bit.
Dude, he better fucking slim down with that haircut he's got. You see that hair? How he's got that little baby curl on his hair now. I love that shit. Like that.
It's weird seeing like bald guys or like buzz guys actually go to hair. Like remember when Urlacher got hair again? You're like,
yeah. Well, it's kind of like watching Joe Thomas. Well, I guess Joe Thomas is bald still, but like it was always kind of weird seeing him like slim down and have a full head of hair after being like this fat bald guy for like.
We had a decade of Deion Sanders bald, a full decade of bald Deion, and now he's got hair again. You're like,
does Deion got both feet still? They take that motherfucker from him yet?
What did they?
Dude, no.
He's over there in Colorado State.
Well, his last blood clot was like in his groin. I was like, you're gonna lose his dick. Anything.
Damn, dude. Neon Deion can't be walking around without the boys. That's for sure. We can't be having that, Deion.
He'd be prime time, but he can't be late night.
And that is Deion. That's half a Deion.
Deion.
What the fuck well, I guess he hasn't. This upcoming college season will be his first.
Yes. Well, outside of the swag.
Yeah. So I've come around. Like obviously, I still believe we had this argument back on Pop Culture Rehab where we're like, is he fucking
for real?
Was he for real? And like, remember how I was pissed off about the exit he made and just like the way he was leaving and the way that I thought like as soon as he got a name, he dipped for like a big white college kind of type thing. I still believe that. I still think that. I still think he should have made the exit a little smoother or maybe found a better way to do. I mean, to me, it just felt like the decision almost. But at this point, I'm very excited. Like I've buried that, and now I'm just ready to party.
I can't wait to watch Deion football at Colorado, but I'm supposed to hate Colorado as a Mizzou fan. I'm supposed to be like, fuck Colorado, fuck Buffaloes, fuck Boulder, fuck Cordell Stewart, fuck the fifth down, all this bullshit.
Really? Is that a rivalry?
Well, Google the fifth down game. They got an extra down against Mizzou, and like it was on some bullshit because terrible.
Colorado?
Yeah.
Talking about Deion's new place?
Yeah.
Damn. So I
grew up hating Colorado. Not as much as I used to hate like Jayhawks and Nebraska and shit, like the Big 12 conference shit. But
yeah, no kidding.
I used to hate Colorado,
dude.
But now I love Deion. So. What are you gonna do? The guy says that God told him to go to Colorado, and I'm just agnostic enough to be like, well, all right, God fucking told him to go. I guess I don't know.
Dude, if that's what he told you,
Yeah,
then,
dude,
then get him, Deion.
yeah, the fifth down game in 1990. Fuck him.
Yeah,
I didn't
I don't know if
that.
we can actually show the play, but
Yeah,
no,
I know
no,
that
no,
it's
no.
above.
If you
But
want
they
to
gave him
see,
an extra down.
you're
Cordell Stewart
capable
was
of
the
it.
quarterback, and they
Cordell
scored on the
Stewart.
last. Cordell Stewart.
He was in Colorado at the time.
Yeah.
I
So
was gonna say,
fuck
he
him
wasn't a
because he was
Mizzou
a
guy.
Colorado. Fuck him because he was
Yeah.
a Steeler.
And fuck him because he was a
I hear that.
Steeler, dude. Cordell
Interesting.
Stewart sucks. Props to Cordell Stewart though. Don't give us any hate. We respect his due, even though we're dog pound, bitch. That's what we are over
Damn
here.
right.
Dog
Damn
pound.
right.
And our boy D Dubs was doing a football camp today. I sent Stewart the. Did you see the championship belt front office that he was fucking rolling around today at his camp? Today was his first 7-on-7 in Akron for the D Dub
I don't know if I
Foundation.
saw that or not.
Dude.
He's been looking good.
Yeah,
he's got
damn
them-
right.
He got them boys.
He's putting that zip on the fucking ball, man.
It's crispy, is what it is. It's motherfucking crispy. And while it sounds like the front office is typing. While he's pulling that up, now seems like a good time to tell you guys that while we're here, we are going to, for the first while, I don't know how long, maybe forever. We're gonna have. I am from St. Louis. We're all originally from St. Louis. I'm the only one that's still in St. Louis. But we recently just had a fucking tragedy happen in St. Louis, and that is Skate Laborious, the fucking skate church in downtown St. Louis, was undergoing some renovations. I mean, it's pretty much known around. It's a pretty countrywide known place, and it's kind of been held very dear to skaters and stuff. And it was a big abandoned church that was turned into a skate park that fucking just. I mean, it literally embodied skateboarding. Like it was everything that it's right with skateboarding.
DIY, do it yourself, punk rock, man. It was
punk as fuck, dude.
It was a haven, man. It's a temple to everything right about skate culture,
dude. And
sadly, it had an electrical fire, and they pretty much lost the entire thing.
Burnt the shit down. So we are going to do our part because we're huge skateboarding fans. And like you said, even if we weren't skateboarding fans, like this was just such a good place for the city. It was a positive thing for the city. It was a positive thing for people to have, go skate, go do their thing, and stuff like that. It was like a family community type thing. So we are going to be throwing up. Click the QR code over here. We got I guess it's this way. Click the QR code. We're going to be flashing this throughout the show. It's their GoFundMe. Donate if you can. I believe the goal is like $1 million, and they're at like 80,000 or something like that, 70, 80 grand or something. They're pumping. So
no, we're gonna keep it up. We're gonna keep pushing the GoFundMe for Skate Laborious. It's we're big fans of what they do over there.
Yeah, so shout out to them. Shout out to all the St. Louis companies that have been helping over there. Sugar Fire, I think it was Sugar Fire, High Point, them donating food and all that kind of stuff. So it was cool. It's cool to see the city come together and kind of, and the skate community. It's got a lot of shares and a lot of, it's been talked about quite a bit in the skate community. So good for them. Sucks for them though. At the same time, let's hope they get to rebuild. Let's hope they reach their goal. So donate when you can. But back to what we were saying, which I believe we were talking. Actually, I don't know what the fuck we were talking about. The Colorado thing, I think, still.
We moved to Deshaun Watson.
Oh, Deshaun Watson. Yeah, you were right. We did. But they look good. What do we got? 4 weeks till preseason, or
4
or is that
long weeks.
4 weeks? Or is that 4 weeks till training camp? No, training camp has got to be soon.
Training camp starts this week or next week. One of the two, and then we got preseason again in like literally a month and 1 week.
Let's go. I texted you earlier. You may have texted me back. Probably did. I was in my slumber. But it has to be good news for Alvin Kamara today. The news coming out that he pled down to a misdemeanor charge, so he gets rid of his felony charge. I think it was $100,000 he's paying to the people, damages and shit. Gets dropped down to a misdemeanor. Obviously, he still can be suspended by the NFL, but I believe that they were saying that this will probably still, if they decided to suspend him, it will now come down a little bit, probably because it's not a felony. That's good shit. I like it. I like the way all my trades are starting to pan out here. I like that Alvin Kamara is starting to. I mean, he's still in a dynasty league. He's still kind of on that curve, obviously, but it's nice that he's not going to be in prison. And it's nice that
Yeah. Well, he was projected to do what was it 4 or 6 games that was originally projected, so I guess now he'll do like 1 or 2 maybe.
Yeah, give me 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? Make it the first 2 weeks of the season. Let him remind you guys that Jamal Williams is not a number 1 running back. He's just a goal line guy. And then I think they drafted that kid too, but
yeah, I can't remember his guy's name.
Let my boy Alvin come back and fucking sneak back in there week 3 or 4, fucking, and they're gonna go, damn, we need this guy, and they're gonna, yep, I like it. So that's good. My Alexander Madison trade worked out. Now we just gotta wait and see where El Dalvey ends up.
Kendre Miller, that's the name of that
Kendre
rookie
Miller.
the Saints drafted.
And I think they've got a little hope on him. I don't know. We'd have to have I'll have to ask I don't know. Jack was texting me earlier, our fallen soldier was texting me earlier saying he couldn't find the live stream. That's because I was sleeping. But he's our residential Saints fan, and I believe if I'm not wrong, they've got some hope in that kid to eventually be
They definitely do. I mean, he's got three down skill set for sure.
Yeah.
So.
Well, good. So hopefully
We'll
until then, it's Alvin time. Yeah, we need Dalvin to sign. I need Dalvin. But all this matters because in a few weeks, in 12 days, I didn't realize I had been bitching for weeks. I was like, damn, I'm really tired of opening up our sleeper app and seeing fucking like 30 days to this draft. And we're like 12.
Yeah. Yeah, man,
11.
we're close.
We got to start collecting the dough.
I need to start figuring out who I'm going to draft.
Don't come back for everybody's money. I can't wait.
We got to get the dodo, and we got to get a new trophy because Stuart and I were talking earlier. I'm pretty sure had said that.
That's right. His baby
he like moved and lost it.
Yeah,
moved and lost it or something.
Yeah.
But I think it's time to make it a little better. Look, I'm gonna look into like making a fake
get the fucking strap.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into making I'll go half on it. We got to get a fucking strap or something sick. My buddy, I won't name drop him because I gotta get better now that we're doing this live. I gotta get better at like not just spitting shit out like people's names and stuff. But my buddy, who I used to work with, he was my manager at the casino. One of them, big guy, huge. I've never met anybody more into fantasy football in my life than this guy. But they had there are people that go get like that belt that Deshaun Watson had in that picture. You can tell was like kind of like that thinly made. It really wasn't like an expensive belt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like these guys they've been in a dynasty league and like all these leagues for like 15, 20 years. You know, like they've been doing it. I mean, he's an older guy. He's back in his 40s. They have a real deal like WWE, like, I mean, it's heavy. Like, it's a real championship belt with all the plaques. It's got like their own symbol on the middle of it, and the winner each year gets to carry the fucking belt around to the next year. And I'm like, dude, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. You want to do
fucking for real like that? Every year, the winner gets their name put on it, like the Stanley Cup,
engraved in it. That'd be
holy
sick.
shit.
And the other 9 guys have to pay for their name to get engraved.
Oh,
that'd be pretty sick.
Heavy.
That'd be good. Well, we got 11 days because we got to figure it out because our fearless leader up there who won with his asterisk.
That is no asterisk, son. No asterisk, son. I will remove you from the stream right
dubs are dubs, man.
Dude, this will be a stew show.
Dude, fuck you. This dude's the only guy to ever win a fantasy championship on a death. Okay,
actually,
Damar Hamlin dies on the field, and fucking which now the clone of Damar Hamlin is back. He's in training camp,
a stud,
fucking ready to go.
Yeah,
he's healthier than me. Died.
This is 100% me. This is me right here with the fucking. I was holding it up the whole time after getting the dub. It was lovely.
And it's funny. The best part about these people that are watching, there is no belt, there is no trophy. So he did this with nothing in his hands. So our front office was
Just
standing
my
in a
dick.
mirror holding a fake air championship belt because he realized that asterisks don't get first class mail, and that's just the way it is. It's just you don't.
You know,
But
all I gotta
reality,
say is, if we went with the next week, I still would have won.
yeah.
know.
You do need your time. So whatever we get, I think you should still get. We got to mail it to you for the season because like you haven't gotten to properly kind of celebrate
Throw it over
yet.
the shoulder.
It's also weird. I gotta be honest. Like, is the person like behind the scenes of the league that's like doing all like the, like making sure the drafts order's right and doing all that shit.
Mhm.
It's kind of weird to have one because it feels a little sketchy.
Makes you feel like the banker in Monopoly.
I think you
Exactly.
did cheat. I think you cheated.
Exactly. Dude, I wish I
Honestly.
could tell you that I did.
Dude, I wish I could. I should have just fucking threw that little lie like into the chat or like into somebody's ear, like off chat. I'm like, damn, dude, have you ever thought that maybe Andrew might be he might be cheating?
What if?
And they're like, holy fuck. They're like, do you think he might be cheating? I'm like, I don't know. He is the fucking
He does hold all the cards.
He literally is the only guy that can sign into the captain chair. He literally holds all the money. He does all this stuff. I did see him with a new pair of earrings.
I plead the fifth.
I saw him with a chain, dude. I saw our front office with a chain. And I knew, damn. But yeah, we gotta get it. I'm ready for that. What pick you got, Stu?
Oh, shit, if I know.
4 or 5? Dude, I got 2 front office. I got 2.
I think I'm
first
4.
round pick. I'm ready to go.
Didn't I beat you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, I think I got 4.
Wait, you still have 2, or you traded 1, right?
I haven't made any trades.
Who, me?
Yeah, I was talking about Nick, but yeah,
I've got. Oh no, I do got 1. I got 2 second-round picks.
right, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude,
So
my
what
draft.
we got?
I draft 8th.
Oh yeah,
Oh god,
dude, I'm ready to.
That's a rough spot.
I'm gonna slide this year. I'm not gonna be as good as I was last year. I know that.
Dude, you might. Jalen Hurts is.
I gotta look at my roster, dude. It's aging. It's kind of ragtag.
But you got a quarterback for the next 10 years. That's the most important part.
Aside
Yeah,
from
let me tell you that.
Yeah, but aside from Jalen Hurts, I have the over the fucking hill gang right now.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's very true. You do.
Injuries will catch my ass.
It'd be good. I mean, Deebo's just a. Did you see Deebo fucking walk off? I've never seen a more salty bitch in my entire life. I love Deebo Samuel. Like I am a Deebo fan, but like
He kind of soft though.
why is he so soft? Like he cut an interview off today because they brought up that championship game against the Eagles, and he was like, I don't want to talk. Basically, I don't want to talk about this, and just like cut the interview off. Quit.
It's been a while, dude. Like,
bro. I
get over it.
Quit hold like the fact that they're holding on to this narrative that like if they had Brock Purdy, that's a guaranteed dub. Is like it's so far off. Like these guys were 1 play from beating. Like what they lose to Kansas City by 3. So it's like this is a team that very well could have still beat you with it. I mean, they may have beat the Eagles. You never know. But like, dude, you can't be walking around going like, oh, I know that for a fact we'd have beat them with Brock Purdy. Like, get the fuck out of here. And then cutting interviews off because people want to know about it. Like, let's be real here. I don't know if you saw. So Jordan Poole did an interview yesterday. If you don't know, he is in Washington now. He just got traded in the Chris Paul trade, actually. And I'm not a big Jordan Poole fan. Guy's a little diva. Probably deserved to get punched in the face by Draymond. I'm sure that was a nice wake-up moment for his life. But he, while doing an interview yesterday after a shoot-around or something in Washington, somebody goes, hey, have you heard from Draymond yet? Or something like basically like asked him during a real live interview, and he just gave him like this like goofy-ass look like, you thought you had me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, that's how you should approach stuff like that. Just like, whatever, bitch. I'm the athlete here. Like, I'll just look right at you, make you look dumb, or just like give you a sarcasm, like just kind of blow it off and just keep moving. But like, what is this like getting up and leaving an interview?
Like, speaking of shooting around, did you see Russell Westbrook shooting at that kids game?
No, dude.
Yeah, that was
Dude.
bad. Dude, it was bad, dude.
I don't know if he's like helping coach like a kids team, like, and this is like 10, 11-year-olds, but like they're like running drills and shit, and like Russ just kind of he just grabs the ball and he starts fucking trying to hit threes and just miss, goes over to the corner, miss, and then at the
Russ.
end of this video, he fucking
Russ.
tries to shoot like a 2, and like the 11-year-old swats it down.
Russ.
Yeah,
No, dude.
It's
was embarrassing.
the worst. It's the most embarrassing thing.
Sick. I'm gonna have to watch that. I'll watch that and get off. That's terrible.
He
Put it
got,
in the
he got Matumbo'd by a fucking like preteen.
dude. Look, and I love me some Russell Westbrook, dude. I am a huge Russ fan. Always will be. I don't care how far he falls. He will always be Mr. Triple Double to Daddy over here, and I love him. But man, he is one of those guys that just. I wish he could have gotten a ring. Apparently, he might go back to the Clippers or something. I don't even know where he's going to play. But yeah, he's one of those guys that pride is a problem. Where like he misses the first one, or he gets blocked, or somebody plays good defense on him. Somebody scores on him. Insert any situation in basketball where Russell Westbrook comes up on the shorthand side of something. He then now takes it personally, and he has to get it back. Like he has
He's so
to.
miserable.
Like if he doesn't get that back on you, like he is going to spend the next 4 quarters trying to get it back, whether that shot is hitting or not. And that's just not who he is. You're not Imani Bates, baby. Okay, your job is not to stand out there and just heave, because that's what he's been doing for the Cavs in summer league so far. Our rookie Imani Bates has just been
kids game.
heaving. I think it's so funny. He got Ball Sack Sports the other day. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he, you saw that the front office posted that fake stat line of him in our thing. So he shared that on his own Instagram story, like bragging about the game he just had. It's like, bro, you were 1 for 5 from 3.
Dude, it was bad.
That stat line was 6 of 7. So he only dropped like 13 points. That stat line, he had 27 points, only missed 1 shot. In his head, he somehow was out there not shooting very well, but in his head, he saw that stat line and goes, "Damn, I fucking killed it." Like,
fucking man.
I'm the man, dude. He fucking shared that.
Don't
shit.
you know your own stat line? Like, or at least like
it's
roughly.
So good. It's so good. He's like,
I don't know how
man,
you thought that.
it's blinding.
He's like, dude, yeah, I went blind out there. He's like, I don't know. He's like, that first shot went in, and everything.
I just
after
got
that,
into the zone.
I don't. Next thing I know, I was in the locker room taking off my shoes. Next thing I know, I'm sharing my stat line on Instagram. I don't know, but yeah, that hilarious that he got Ball Sack Sports on his own stat line. Rough is what that is.
That's all right. He's since then he has certainly turned it around, but I guess there's
he
only
looked
been
good
2
yesterday.
other games.
He looked good
or one other
yesterday.
game. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
too.
like it. I like it. I saw they shut all Wemby down for the rest of the
Well,
2 games.
Jesus.
2 games. Well, the first game was rough. Second game, he's a man.
Yeah.
That's a grown man. And I think he's only like 19. Is he 20? Is he even 20?
I think he's just turned
I
20,
almost
think.
don't want to know.
Kid's filth. I'm glad he went to the Spurs. It's a good place.
I'm not.
Yeah, well, I'm not a Spurs fan. Shout out Adele. Fuck the Spurs. But I'm glad that he
19.
is going to be 19.
He's
It's
still
just
19.
it's a great organization. Great organization, class organization. Great to be like Greg Popovich coaching him is going to just be incredible. Like that probably added. It's not a coincidence that all these rumors of him retiring for all these last couple years, and then all of a sudden we signed a 5-year extension the other day. So it's like, and he's like buku money. So it's like they got that first pick, and he was like, you know what? I got 5 more years. He's like, I think I got it. I'm going to die on this fucking sideline. Which would be cool. That'd be cool to see Greg Popovich just sit down mid timeout, sits down on the couch. He just takes one big deep breath and they're like, damn, what's going on over there? Go check on coach. Like, oh, he ain't got a pulse.
Speaking of the Spurs, I was in a. Speaking of the Spurs,
Coming right now, baby.
I was in a sports shop with my wife at the mall like 2 weeks ago. I forgot to tell you about this. I'm sitting there looking at like Browns shit, and that's where I bought the blue Stanley Cup replica, the ring. And my wife goes, "Is that Nick?" I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Is that Nick in that photo?" And I look at the photo, and it's the fucking Spurs championship team, and she thinks that you're Manu Ginobili.
Let's go, dude.
She's like that.
Prime Manu.
She's like, Nick looks just like Ginobili. I was like, I don't know if he would be cool with that or not.
He's
hold on.
he's
I
not a
got
good
this.
He's a
looking
fucking
guy.
beast, but
He's a beast. Manu's got a shot. I'll take Manu. It's got to be the
NBA superstar, you know.
It's got to be the beak.
he had the
that I
hat
got.
on and it was like pulled down. But
Yeah, I
he
could
had
see
the
it.
facial hair. I was like, okay, I can kind of see it a little
I
bit,
could
but
see it. I'll never be balding like that. Probably
yeah.
my Italian.
Look, the hat was hiding the hairline. I figured if she saw the hairline, it would probably just be like, oh, he just looks like some Greek dude.
Yeah, with a hat on, definitely. We got the same facial hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Shout out, dude. Manu Ginobili, what a beast. What a beast. Rumor has it he's still just on someone's roster shooting threes in the practice gym. He's like fucking Udonis Haslem, who fucking
Dude,
I
did you hear that they did not want to trade him?
I did, yeah. It's hilarious.
That's nuts.
What is the fucking reason for Udonis? And then
I-
he gets like mad, like he's over there like throwing towels and shit. He's like, "This is
Yeah.
bullshit." Udonis,
Dude, I don't
do
get it.
something. You ain't played in a year. You're literally
More
just
than
there.
that, right? I mean,
It's got to be, right? Well, he
He's
did
like-
check in that one game. Remember?
That's
He got the
true.
standing ovation. He did check in for a second. Oh,
How old
Udonis,
is he?
dude.
He got a
Like-
golf clap.
Yeah, he got a big clap. I think it was it they were losing in the finals, I think is when it was. It was either when they were losing in the finals and they just got him in, or it was when they were about to eliminate Boston and they were blowing him out. I think that might have been it. When they were about to beat Boston and eliminate him, they threw him out there for
damn.
a few dribs. He's got to be
Okay.
40, 41.
Yeah, so he's 43. But the question to you both is, what age did
God
he
damn.
come into the NBA? Yeah, he's 43 years
17.
old. No. What? Well, okay, I don't know what age he was. I'm talking about like what year did he
Oh.
come into the NBA?
Oh, what year did he enter the league?
Yeah, he's 43.
1990. No,
I'm going to say 01.
Oh
1999.
no, 2002.
Okay.
You're close though, Nick. Very close.
Damn. I was like, it had to have been early 2000, like
I
right
was
at
gonna
that
say 98,
turn.
like Vince Carter. Or no, 96 was 6 was Kobe, 8 was Vince Carter.
Possibly.
Or 99.
I don't know. Hold on.
I think, yeah, 96 was because Kobe and AI were in the same one. I'm pretty
98 was Carter.
sure. Yeah.
That's right, 98.
I got a boy named Kenny who's like, that's his all-time favorite. Vince Carter and T-Mac are his two basketball players.
Dude.
So respectable.
That's
Damn right, dude. I fucking love me some
Admirable.
T-Mac.
T-Mac, that fucking clip of him when he scored like that 12 points or
Yeah,
whatever.
dude. That's like my favorite basketball clip probably of all time.
Stupid.
sincerely.
beautiful career.
And the block.
Horrible shoes.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shoes
Yeah.
His T-Mac shoes.
Talking
T-Mac
about
deserved better shoes.
Yeah, talking about kicking motherfuckers off the show. We will find someone else to run this show if you fucking stand up for T-Mac shoes live on 2 different websites. We will fight.
Wait, what?
Because-
Okay, what's worse, the Shaqnosis or the fucking T-Max?
T-Mac, because here's the problem with the T-Max. Look at the price tag. Shaq's, you can go get them bitches at Walmart. Like
Well, no,
that-
we're talking Reebok Shaqnosis.
Oh, Reebok Shaqs. Then I don't know. Pull up the Shaq ones. I don't know. Can we pull those up?
the
yeah.
Shaqnosis Reeboks were pretty horrendous.
Shaqnosis, dude. I love it.
But you know what? You know what had a renaissance? The fucking Iversons, dude. The Reasons. Those had
Those are
a
sick. My
resurgence.
brother
dude.
was all about
I
'em.
see kids wearing AIs, and they. I was like, dude, you don't even remember that dude playing.
Nasty. My brother had like 2 or 3 pair.
Fucking
We all had a
School.
fucking pair. Yeah,
So
I
dope.
remember those. I had a white
So
and red
dope.
pair. I used to think I was so sick. I used to have like this and one shirt I'd wear with it, and I'm like, dude, people think I ball, and I don't.
Not happy.
My nephew a couple years ago bought a pair of Griffies, and he did. I was like, dude, he retired like before you were born.
Them Give me those over the T-Max.
There is a nostalgic charm to the Shacknosis.
Yeah, give me those. Those aren't bad. I mean, they're ugly. They're bad, but they're not
They're
like.
ugly,
Yeah, they're bad. Those, give me those.
but they're
Give
cool
me
in
those.
an ironic way.
I want those. That color right there with the orange ball type thing. The pump. Do you guys see the that sphere thing in Vegas that they've been lighting up like a basketball for the summer league shit?
What was that, bud?
The Vegas, they had that sphere thing that they just built. They were still building it.
Oh, yeah.
The big screen.
It's disgusting. They were finishing it while we were there. And it's cool how like it's like a big basketball when they're playing summer league and stuff like that. That's pretty tight.
Yeah, but, people have been posting all kinds of like clips of. I guess the show just runs on like a continuous, like 3-hour loop because I've never seen the same clip twice played on that fucking thing.
Dude, it's wild. Like when we got there, they explained to us, the guy who like fucking picked us up in the limo. You know, we all had limos when we got there because we were fucking. But anyway, the guy was like, the thing about it is that it's like it hits all 5 senses. So they pump smells in.
No
they
shit.
pump. So basically like you feel like you're like it's supposed to like hit all 5. Like it's supposed to just get all your shit going and like really like supposed to be like the ultimate experience and like that. They're pumping shit in while it's going for different like different whatever the event is, like different sets up, and like it does everything. But like it's visual, the sound, the smells, everything about it is like, obviously for basketball they're probably not doing that, but like if they had like a big, you know, show or like a concert type thing, or you know, they can do that. It's pretty.
So now
wild.
I have to go to the Sphere in Vegas and pop Adderall.
Yeah,
and just fucking like soak.
Just fucking snoot some HTMA and just fucking go into a seizure in Vegas.
Yeah, but what a fun seizure.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick. It's cool. The basketball's dope. Like that'd be cool. I mean,
they got some cool designs, honestly.
Yeah, and like I saw it like kind of roll back. It looks like it's rolling and shit back and forth. And
this one's pretty sweet.
I mean, think about
basketball is tight.
Around Thanksgiving of this year, when they have the Formula One Grand Prix there at night. I can't.
Is that this year?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be sick.
Dude, the Vegas Grand Prix is going to be crazy. A night race on the strip.
I wonder if they turned it into like a big screen, like for the rather racing, like they're showing the fucking stream.
Fucking crazy.
That'd be tight. Or like a driver view from inside the fucking like on the sphere. That'd be cool.
Do you see the Formula One news from today?
The Ricardo one.
Ricardo's back.
Yeah, I did. I saw that. I was gonna.
AlphaTauri fired Nick DeVries after like 10 races.
Is this a good move?
We get to see Daniel Ricciardo back in driver's seat, so that's a win for everybody.
So is this? You're the guy. So I don't. Was the guy that they fired? Should he have gotten the fuck out of there?
In my opinion, Nick DeVries was good in Formula 2, but he was never like champion up there, and so the fact that he got a seat in Formula 1 was kind of surprising to me. I didn't think he would ever get a seat in Formula 1, then he did, and he's been super underwhelming. And granted, he is driving a fucking dog. Like he's driving the worst car on the grid.
Who is it for? Alpine?
AlphaTauri, which is like the sister team.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I remember.
Slowest car on the grid. But more so than just getting rid of this guy that's been underperforming, they got this kid Yuki Tsunoda from Japan who's been driving for like 3 years now. And he's never really had like a test, like a teammate that'll compete. So they're going to bring in the veteran, probably pay him like next to nothing to see what Yuki has. And this is probably Yuki's last shot. If he can beat
Ricardo
throughout the season, like handedly, well, then he's got a place in Red Bull somewhere. But if not, trying to bring in somebody else.
Damn,
dude, Formula One's pumping right now. I saw that they just was it this past weekend or they had a race? Yeah, because it was Max won this last race, correct? And then
he's won like the last like 8.
Yeah, obviously. But they had Brad Pitt and the boys there for what movie is this? Is it what is
I forgot the name of the movie, but they are filming a movie where Brad Pitt.
Is it like a true story?
No,
Is he like it's just a Formula One movie? It's not
it
like
is a
based
Formula
on.
One movie. But you look at like 50-something-year-old, and nothing against Brad Pitt. He's a good-looking dude, but like he looks so much older than the rest of them. And you're like, you expect this like 50-something-year-old guy to have like the neck to handle the fucking like G forces and shit of this
He's in there
whatever.
just defying gravity. He's like, I don't even. They're like, they go to hand him his helmet. He's like, keep that motherfucker.
You
dude.
look at every Formula One driver, their neck is as wide as their fucking head.
Dude, I'm telling you, they're fucking yoke daddied, is what they
Yeah.
are. It's from all that fucking.
Because everything is trying to throw them out of the car.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, and fucking Brad Pitt's like, dude, I don't need this.
Yeah,
fuck a,
it just
fuck a
shows
seatbelt,
up.
dude. Fuck it.
Spelt.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I want to see. There's all these movies that keep coming out. I want to see. I was just scrolling through fucking. I just watched John Wick 4, which was tits.
Yeah,
But
Fuck yeah.
I did. I watched. I was scrolling through there, and the George Foreman movie is there. Like all these movies that you and
I
I
need to
have
watch
talked
that.
about over the last like couple months or 6 months are all on Amazon right now. So like that, I just need to go through and rent. But I do want to watch the George Foreman one. If anybody's seen that, let us know. I don't even know if people are watching this right now, but if you are, tell us how that shit is, because I want to know if George Foreman movie's good.
Out of respect for George, I'll go see it or watch it on Amazon.
Behold George Foreman. Yeah, Amazon Prime.
Fuck yeah.
Did you guys see the little switching gears here, but I thought it's fucking hilarious because I just scrolled past it on Twitter. But did you see that thing I sent you guys about the guy throwing shit out of that Caesar window, the casino window?
Just very briefly, I saw that.
Bro,
on Twitter.
this guy is fucking just.
He's got a
healing.
gun?
Problem.
Apparently, he's got a gun, but he's like,
Damn.
did you not see this front office?
I
This dude was
mean, I
just-
heard about it from the text, but I
He's
So
didn't
he's
see
like
it yet.
eating
pissed off, and he's just
end
yeeting-
tables and shit. Out the window.
out of the fucking mid floor of a Caesar's Palace hotel. Like that was the best thing where they threw that fucking drawer, that thing of drawers, just
Yeah.
out the window, and you're just like, dude,
He's probably a good 20 stories up.
oh yeah, that's fucking rad though. Shout out to that. They got SWAT and shit down there. I guess is that in Vegas too? Maybe it's right down the street.
They said, wasn't it Caesar's Palace?
Yeah, so maybe he's like, bro, all I want is tickets to. I just want some summer league tickets. It looks like a fucking fun time. Like that's all I want. I just want one. I just want to sit next to Taylor Rooks. That's all I want.
Please.
God, Taylor Rooks is such a babe. Yeah, I don't even know. What is baseball back? Or no, tonight's the All-Star game, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, is that on? Is that
Yeah,
started?
it is. AL is winning 1-0.
Oh, well, fucking color me surprised.
Yeah.
That's sick. Where's Jose batting for AL? Do you see the lineup?
I don't know. Hold on, I'm pulling it up.
Jose. So they
Jose is not in right now, so I don't know.
somebody says second worst Vegas window incident.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, and I'm still not sold on that other one. Honestly, I still think that was inside job,
Is
dude.
that a false flag
That was
operation?
a false flag operation, is what
Oh,
that was.
shit. Here we go again.
False
I tell you what,
flag.
Seeing that clip with like a busted out hotel window in Vegas, it like that just that visual like shook me up a little bit. Where I was like, damn, dude, that looks just brings up some bad fucking memories right there.
He's having a little
Gnarly.
PTSD. Oh
A
shit,
little bit.
dude.
Shit
Speaking
that
of
we're
our,
exposed to on the internet. Voluntarily.
well, I was just exposed to something I don't ever. I mean, it's just gonna give me hope that I don't need. And they're just talking to Shohei Ohtani about people he likes to play with, or he's excited to play with. And the first person he named,
I know it.
Jose Ramirez.
Really? Damn, not who I was thinking. That's awesome.
I just opened up Twitter to Ohtani to Cleveland officially has legs.
Damn.
Cleveland's falling apart. Cleveland's like, he spoke about Jose. Let's fucking go. Welcome. And I love, so Cleveland media, they love to do this thing where like anytime if anybody's a free agent in any sport, they're just like, he's coming to Cleveland. So like there's this thing where like anytime somebody's a free agent, like they'll be like, you are congratulations, you are a Cleveland Guardian. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like if people will be like, so the DeAndre one started as soon as Dalvin Cook got one. You know, everybody that's like, you are now a Brown. Congratulations, you are now a Cleveland Brown. Just in hopes that we're gonna go
Premature
sign
celebration.
some premature celebration, but
If you keep doing it, it'll be right one time, right?
it'll be right.
Yeah, eventually, you know, some will stick.
Donovan.
Dude, you build a core of Otani,
oh,
J Ram, the Nailers, Jimenez,
Juan. Do not
Juan
forget.
Rosario. Yeah,
And Otani just a couple days ago, he's like, I'm ready to go win. So I mean, it's basically him just being like, okay, I'm out of fucking.
get him the fuck out of. Yeah, he's like, get me out of fucking. This weather's nice, but get me out of this shit.
And so if
because,
you're
like,
looking for a young fucking team that's on the up, Cleveland's a good fucking stop for the guy.
dude, come with it. I don't know if he wants to live there, but
He doesn't
who
have
cares?
to.
We will fly him into games. Like buy him a downtown apartment in Times Square for all I give a fuck. Like fly him in for games, send him home charter every night or private, whatever, first class, all the way home, whatever. Do what we got to do. But my God, and you mentioned Stephen Kwan, de God, aka he should have been Rookie of the Year. We just had this argument last night, and Adele's not here to.
Well, he still had a
right
defensive player award, right?
He won a Gold
Rookie.
Glove. Rookie.
Yeah, he
year
did
Gold
win a
Glove,
Gold Glove.
which is good, which is amazing. I mean, no taken away, but yeah, we had the argument last night on who's better, who had the better rookie year, him or Julio Rodriguez, because Julio pulled up to that derby last night, hit 40 like 2 jacks in one fucking round. I think it was the most ever in a round, which I don't know. You know, the rounds have only been going on a couple years, but
still,
40,
it was impressive.
42 bombs. Kid just went up there and just raked. But he's not. He's a better power hitter. That's all. So, but we won't spend any time on that because Andrew or Adele and I, we were. I was like, bro, you're tripping, bro. But it is what it is. Who would you say was second best? Adley Rutschman, who did bat switch hitting last night, which was pretty sick. That he
is a great
plays.
catcher.
He's a great catcher. Yeah, I don't like his
fantastic.
Bryce Harper haircut. I wish they would quit wearing the band where they've got the Joe Burrow haircut right now. He's got like the boy band kind of thing. They're all wearing that now. They got the little. And then I'm just rocking a buzz cut like I'm fucking.
I mean, that early 2000s shit's back, man. Whether we like it or not.
It's gonna, it's gonna be May. Yeah, Joe Burrow looking like a motherfucking Backstreet Boy, but I love it. Party. Go to those white parties, get it out of your system. Fucking do what you got to do. Because it's time
drink your Bud Light, smoke your cigars.
It's time to win, baby. It's time to win a fantasy championship. I'm ready. What are you gonna say? Were you gonna say something? I heard your lips open.
You know, I was gonna say it's him or Justin for you, but then that brought up some pent up rage that I have, and it's like,
yeah, you should just keep your mouth shut on that one, huh?
Dude, you will come off this fucking stream,
bro. There was a time in our first year where I was like in panic mode, and I was like just like trying to trade whoever, and this was when Russell Wilson was balling a couple years ago. Right. And I offered the front office Joe Burrow like once or twice, and he said no.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's just been a rough. Well, I guess not a rough few years because he did win that fake ass championship.
I'm okay with it. Everything's copacetic. It's a fresh slate.
Yeah. Fresh slate, dude. Yeah, you don't lose any sleep over it. But you still got Elijah Moore, and that's what you're holding on to. That's the big daddy you got.
Sorry,
Elijah
Jake.
Moore's about to.
Upside on that, man.
Ball.
It's
I fucking hope so.
That could be very nice.
Yeah, and I just opened up our Twitter messages front office, and this was something I wanted to bring up. Thank God you just replied to. Did you see that, Stuart? Did you see that Microsoft basically sank fucking Sony today? As far as they sank Sony as far as like gaming today, like they bought Blizzard,
Activision Blizzard.
I'm surprised that sale wasn't like the Supreme Court trying to like.
So that's what. Well, yeah. So that's what just got settled today. Wow. Was that they're able to push the.
So they're going to start to make Blizzard games like Xbox and PC exclusives.
Yeah. Call of Duty,
probably
Halo.
not.
Yeah, probably not gonna be
I think
exclusive,
everybody
yeah.
is freaking out about that, but I think from like a business standpoint, it'd be really stupid. Like if you own the company that's going to be getting the revenue from that game, why the fuck would you not want it to be on other platforms? They're going to
Yeah.
keep Call of Duty on PlayStation and charge Sony out the ass, just like Sony does to them and their
show.
studios
For the
exactly.
MLB The Show. Like
Yeah.
MLB The Show. MLB The Show was a PlayStation only game for years,
long
up until
time.
last year. So
Yeah.
um and now even when you play it on Xbox, like you start it up and it still says Sony. Like it's still I mean it sounds like you're starting a fucking PlayStation game basically. And go ahead.
Well, let me because Activision bought Blizzard years ago, right? Or merged.
Yes.
Yeah, they
Yes.
merged.
So then Microsoft just bought Activision Blizzard.
Yes.
Yes.
They bought the
Wow.
whole conglomerate.
So they will
Yeah.
own Halo, Call of Duty, all that stuff.
Not
like
Halo.
So
Not Halo.
Blizzard.
Are you sure?
No,
Yes.
no. Halo
Bungie.
is already Microsoft. That's like OG
Yeah,
Xbox
yeah.
shit.
Well, who?
Oh yeah, so they already own my Halo and stuff.
Yeah. So I'm just
sorry.
saying, like,
So
they,
Blizzard is that's Diablo, that is Warcraft,
Yep, World of Warcraft,
Starcraft,
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
it's
yeah.
big, dude.
Yeah.
And so what this does for Xbox people, Microsoft people, though, in general, is that now, you know, today the rumor is that all the past and future Call of Duties will just be straight to Game Pass. You know, because now we're buying. We all play Warzone for the most part, so that shit's free anyway. Which you're gonna stay tuned because you're gonna see some Warzone here, and maybe other video games other time. We may get on the show if we hate our lives enough, and we want you to see us get embarrassed on live on stream.
I might stream some Horizon Zero Dawn for you guys. We'll see.
But yeah, so stay tuned. So if that we haven't even talked about that. We're almost at an hour flying today. But
Damn.
Stay tuned because we are doing 2-parters for the most part. Our front office is a traveling motherfucker, so there are some weeks where we won't be doing this, but for the most part, hopefully, the hope is that we will be doing 2 streams every Tuesday. We'll be getting off here whenever we kind of shut it down. Hope, you know, we're going to try to push an hour 15 or so, and then we'll take a short break and we'll be back with front office. You'll be seeing his gameplay. He's going to be streaming gameplay on Kick and YouTube. I will be there. You'll be hearing me talk. You won't be seeing my expert gameplay, but you'll see the front office's expert gameplay. So stick around for that. That's going to be. I'm excited for this. This is good shit. I feel good about this.
Yeah, man.
Better than my gameplay.
Yes, you don't want to see Stewart on Call of Duty, but you can see him on GTA. He's nasty on Grand Theft Auto. He knows how to hide behind a wall and not run into danger while I do. And then I get to, and I know how good he is because then I die and I waste both of our lives that you get for the mission, and then I get to spectate and I just see how great.
For the next 20 minutes, you watch me just like pick it apart and
I'm like, damn, dude, he didn't get shot once. I died in 2 minutes. What the fuck is going on?
It's the
here?
only video game I'm good at. Dude.
Only one, but it's a good one to be good at. So,
right.
But anyway, we usually play Warzone, which is free, but Call of Duty games are still, obviously, when they come out, they're still $70 or whatever the fuck games are nowadays. Yeah. So Xbox and Microsoft people will get the privilege of it will then just hopefully come, you know, because Game Pass, you pay whatever it is a month. I think there's an ultimate Game Pass, you know, there's whatever levels to it, but it'll just come straight to Game Pass. So if you pay for that monthly subscription, you will then just get the call. It kind of like, which is cool how they did that with the show. I don't know how they did that with the show where they get this, they finally get, you know, access to this game that's been PlayStation for all these years. And then they give that away on day one on Game Pass. Yeah. It's free. So, you know, it's
and last year it wasn't. Last year it was not day one, but this year it was. Because I remember last year trying to play it and having to wait because I wasn't going to spend $60 to.
You might be, you might be right on that. Yeah. So if this year they got it right.
That's just mad incentive to just get the new Xbox.
The Game Pass. Yeah, the new Xbox came back, and the new Xbox. I have a PlayStation 5. I have them both, and I need to get back on the PlayStation because when I got it, I got all excited and I bought all these games, and I haven't played very many of them. But dude, it's just the Xbox to me. I'm just an Xbox guy. Like I know that a lot of the people watching this and like people on, I know game. To me, it feels like hardcore gamers for some reason are bigger PlayStation guys. I don't understand why. Maybe I'm wrong. Front office, I could just be totally wrong.
No. Well, they pick one side, right?
Yeah, and they're like die hard on that side. It's kind of like Apple Galaxy, Android, yeah. Which you are an Android You are an Android. I'm an
Damn
Apple.
right. Well,
Two on
it's the
one
right
here.
way to live. And you used to be on the right side of the world, and then you know,
Then we
it's
switched.
all good.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so that's big shit. That's huge news. I mean, that's like I mean, that's one of the bigger. I mean, what is a bigger game company that you could acquire right now? Like, who would be big? I mean, obviously, Rockstar is up there, but like, I mean, Activision Blizzard's got to be like
Honestly, Ubisoft, EA,
Ubisoft's nasty.
Ubisoft, EA, and probably Rockstar are the. I mean, so CD Projekt Red, who makes Cyberpunk and the Witcher games, they are very
They're from
big.
Rockstar, aren't they?
No, but
Or
they do a
no?
lot of partnerships with them. So they're closely tied. They both have European origins. But I would say the biggest domino yet to fall is probably EA with all of the sports, and all at least the money from those. And they have a lot of like single party games.
They're big enough to be their own island still.
Agreed.
Has anyone bought Naughty Dog? That's the only other publisher I could think of is Naughty Dog.
Yeah, that's Sony. That's Sony owned. Yep.
Who does they make? By the way, what up, Jake?
Naughty
Jake's in the
Dog
chat.
was like Crash Bandicoot back in the day, and then now they do like the Uncharted games.
Did they just came out with a new Crash Bandicoot game?
Either that or like a what do they call it? Where the HD like remake. I think they did.
Yeah. Is that what it was? Because I know that like I saw it on the store, and I saw that Call of Duty just had a fucking bundle, like a Crash Bandicoot themed like gun. But ooh, goddamn! About choked to death here live on air. But yeah, that was a classic right there. I used to play that on the old N64 back in the day. I had Crash Bandicoot. That was my shit.
Throwback.
Bandicoot was on 64. I thought that was on PlayStation.
Sir. No, that was no. You're thinking. I think Spyro was PlayStation only, right?
Yeah.
That was your shit back in the day.
Spyro was made by Universal Interactive.
Really?
Universal Interactive and fuck, what's the name of that publisher? Let me find out. Dude, they should time to reboot Spyro the fucking Dragon, dude.
I think they just did that too. I think they just had a new Spyro like a year or two ago.
Yeah,
well, they did the first 1, 2, and 3 remake, and they
sold
it.
That's what it was.
Oh, it's originally by Sony and Insomniac.
Insomniac, that's right.
Here we go. THQ. We got a THQ was the OP wrestling game publisher. Yeah, dude, that THQ was the shit. I remember
THQ games were the fucking bomb. Like Here Comes the Pain.
No, I think they No Mercy. They proved what wrestling game. The wrestling games have always gone. Did they do? Yeah, Here Comes the Pain. Those are the best. So the best one ever is No Mercy for the 64, in my opinion. But right after that, those early PlayStation 2, yeah, Here Come the Pain. There's nothing. You can't. You never had more freedom and more fun in a game. Shout out. Thank you, Jake. Look at that. Give him some props at Warzone, man. I'm not Jake elite though. Jake's elite. Jake carries around a felt. It's like a pillow for his big nutsack that he carries around. So when he plays, I actually think he's retired from Call of Duty. I see him golfing online all the time. Guy's probably fucking #1 in the world. But so yeah, back to here comes the pain. Sorry, I just had to call out his big ball sack real quick.
Well, you sent me that clip of you doing the fucking the KD.
Yeah, dude. That the KD thing, that shit was tight. So they put Kevin Durant in.
You won the match with a KD fucking like special fatality, or I don't even know what you call it, fatality,
bro. KD in Call of Duty spins the fucking grenade around in his hand like a basketball, puts it in their hand, and then like smashes it on the ground. They blow up, dude. It's pretty elite. And my favorite part of it though, is that when somebody, like if you're in a firefight and you kill somebody with KD, he goes, "Man, don't fuck with my team," in a Kevin Durant voice, and it's like, yeah, dude, don't fuck with KD's team, baby. If LeBron was here though, we'd chase down block you, and you know, I wish they put LeBron in the game, but we'll roll with the Slim Reaper for right now. It's good shit.
KD needs to put some Vaseline on his ankles.
Yes, he did. I was saying last night, Amani Bates shoots like Kevin Durant. They got the big scrawny ass legs that, like, when they shoot, they come inward, like the knees touch.
Well, they have
I
very
swear to
similar
God, I swear to
builds.
God, KD's legs, they like the bones bend. I swear to God, he's built like Gumby.
He's not human. Like that's why he can shoot like that. Like it's like Wembanyama. I mean, Wembanyama is this. I mean, that is you watch. I was watching him dribble in that first game where he didn't look too good, but he had that one like highlight where he blocked the
That
guy like
second
3
point?
goddamn times. Yeah, and then he just dribbled all the way down through the legs and stuff like that. Bro, he is filth. If KD character's team loses, does he still have the option to ride in the chopper with the winners? Yeah, you actually
he's
have
got
a
the
jump ship
champagne.
option.
Shit.
It says press Y to jump ship to sign contract. It just says contract offer, hit Y. Before you know it, there's like this, you're in quads, and there's like this 5th guy that just appears in the back. It's Kevin Durant, 8 foot tall.
L2 R2 to make the decision.
Yeah. Supermax, hit start.
Yeah.
But he's a great character in the game. It's so funny watching him yell. Like I can only imagine them getting KD in like a fucking recording booth, and he's like, "Man, don't fuck with my team." Oh, I love it. But yeah, the Imani Bates, the shooting, shit is wild. Their knees literally, they're alien knees. Is what those are.
Same build, you know. There's only so many ways to shoot a basketball. So
yeah, I did see today that he said his big brother is Ja Morant, so hopefully he stays far the fuck away from Ja Morant.
Hold on a minute.
Don't get on fucking Instagram with him. Please don't get on Instagram live.
Imani,
red alert, dog.
Bro, look at me. Like, please, for the betterment of just stay away. Call him, okay? Call him. From Memphis and Cleveland are literally like they're
too
not
close.
far.
It's too close, dude.
They're way too close. We need to
build a wall.
Maybe all that that trade talk. We need to bring that shit back. Let's heat it up again because we need to get that boy out of fucking the Midwest because next thing we know, Imani Bates is going to be robbing convenience stores or something, and we're going to be like, motherfucker, like, damn, we're gonna get like jail. We're gonna get like jail clips of Imani Bates dropping like 50. Just out there
in the yard,
half court shots, just wet. You just hear the chain net go. Cling. You just. Cling.
There's no net. It's just real hood shit.
I'll just cry continuously.
Yeah, dude, please don't. I mean,
if they can't have shoelaces, dude, they can't have a fucking net. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, true that. They're like, wait, why is Imani Bates on a lat? Why are they hoisting him up on somebody's shoulder? Why is he cutting the net? They're like, holy fuck! Somebody hit that guy in the back of the knee with a rubber round. Like, put that guy on the fucking ground. I was just watching a true crime. So it's so funny that like I'm like a true crime guy, and I really like the even Adele was like, bro, do you just like watching trials? I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm a fucking loser. I like that shit.
You do.
But I watch all this true crime shit and all these like murder things, and then you get there's like these memes that are coming around. They're like psychiatrists say that if your significant other finds it relaxing watching true crime murders, then he is probably got some problem, whatever. But I was watching one before we got up, right before I took my pre-show slumber that I was watching. Before I fell asleep sitting up, I was watching one where this chick, unalived dollar kid. I'm gonna say unalive that don't just because we're gonna get fucking banned.
Actually, that was a great catch.
You like that? Yeah. Dude, that's my true crime coming in. That's what I bring to the show. Okay,
cover your tracks, dude.
I'm like a middle-aged woman watching fucking ID channel, but she offs the kids, and then they run up on her. White lady, of course. She's got a knife. They run up on her. All of them got their guns drawn. They shoot this bitch with what are they? Beanbag rounds. What are beanbag rounds? Like, when was that an option? How many? No.
Non-lethal. You don't remember when they shot Johnny Knoxville on Jack?
Was that what that was?
In the first movie, they shot him with the beanbag, and it showed him like days later with this giant purple, holy shit bruise. And then after that, they did the one in like Jackass 2 with Bam, Ryan, and Johnny, where they shot him with the rubber bullets.
R.I.P. Ryan.
Yeah, and it like Bam was crying; it hurt so bad. Yeah, Beanbag Gun. That's first movie. It's brutal.
Damn. So I didn't. So that's been around. So, bro, they light this chick up. They're like, why? They go, why'd you want to alive the baby? She goes, I don't know. And they're,
Damn.
this chick's faced out in the front yard.
Did they shoot her because she didn't know?
No, because she had a knife. So she's got this knife, and she's like, they're running up on her. She's crying. They're like, what? Why'd you do it? She's like, I don't know. They're like, drop the knife. She just doesn't respond. They're like, boo, boo. They just put her ass down, dude. So she drops the fucking knife and she just face plants into the ground. I'm like, bro, but like, here's the question. Like, there's like 5% of the population that gets beanbag rounds upon showing up. Like,
Yeah.
Like, the fact that they had beanbag rounds loaded in and ready to go and they got there, 9 out of 10 times, especially in today's climate, they're rolling up with live ammunition.
Absolutely.
And like,
You're so
putting you
privileged
down.
to have been shot with those beanbags.
A beanbag round. You have a
Yeah.
knife. You just unalived the whole goddamn house.
Yeah. You ended a fucking family lineage. There you go, white women.
White women. You literally ended a fucking family lineage. You've got the knife that you did it with. Well, she didn't even stab anybody. It was strangulation or some drowning or something. But so then she has this weapon and she just gets a beanbag round to the chest. I'm like, dude, pump this chick.
This bitch got beanie babied to fucking.
I'm like,
submission.
shoot her.
Yeah.
Like, Shan and I
Fuck her.
Shan was watching it. She's about to go to work. She goes, dude, shoot that broad. I'm like, yeah, dude. Like, and we're the least boot licking people in the world. And we're out here going, fucking do it. Put her down. Yes, put her down.
Yeah,
fucking,
man.
dude, fucking. But yeah, it was wild. I didn't know that was a thing. They're like, they literally said the beanbag rounds. They got the beanbag. I'm like, beanbag
They were
rounds.
cornholing her to the ground.
Dude, straight the fuck up. Like,
You put the spin on it too.
You were dead right. Like, they had to plan that going to the scene, right? Like, it's not
Yeah.
like they pulled up. I mean, they had him in the trunk, perhaps, but
right,
They're all
'cause,
at
like,
the
you don't-
station. The alarm goes off. Or with like, woo, woo, woo. We gotta go. We gotta mobilize. Get in the truck. And they're like, she's white. And they're like, next gun over. Like, okay.
Yeah.
they,
exactly.
they reach into the trunk. They go, white woman. They just like zip that bag back
Yeah.
up and they just go over. Beanbag rounds.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
it was fucking wild. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, damn, I did not know that was a thing. I only hope to be that to get that treatment one day. I mean, I hope I'll never be in that situation, obviously, hopefully. But if I do, I hope to God, not that particular situation, but if I'm ever caught in a situation where that guns are drawn, hit me with a beanbag first and let's test the water. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me just tell you this. No matter how badass I think I am in any situation, before you shoot me with a real gun, just hit me with a beanbag round and then like just ask me what I'm feeling. And I will probably give up whatever fight I'm giving you.
You give up yet? You're like, yeah, that hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah. No, I definitely give up.
ready.
I'm like, I don't want another one of those. You got
Coming
it.
out.
Sick. I'm like, ceasefire. Everything is good. I will shut the fuck up from here on out. Yeah, so that was interesting. So that was cool. Maybe they'll hit that guy in Caesar Plaza with a fucking 50 cal fucking beanbag round in his fucking neck.
Taking out chest.
You just see this guy fall forward out of this Caesar Palace window. They're like, that wasn't supposed to happen. Was it the beanbag round?
Larry Nasser, dude, he didn't get the fucking beanbags.
Bro, no, they didn't.
Larry
They-
did deserve it.
Got the fucking
Larry,
the
I'm
Sharpie
glad he
spoon.
survived that. I'm glad he survived that because I don't.
Oh
think-
yeah, dude, because there'll be more. I
there'll
love
be
it,
more.
dude.
Yeah, death is too easy for a guy like Larry Nassar.
Agreed.
That is fucking. I mean, two
Was he
times
in the
neck.
yard or was he in the shower? Was he in like the cafeteria? Like, did they ever tell like what the fuck happened there?
They may have. I'm not sure. I know that like he.
I'm so glad he lived.
I know it was an argument. Like I know he was like in an argument, from what I understand. And this is not the first time he, got hit with one of those, or he got attacked. He got attacked when he first got released into general population the first time before he got moved.
I
So
love
this is-
that they put him in Gen Pop.
I do too. Yeah, don't let that
Does it beam
motherfucker.
like, pierce straight through Wemby's fragile
Bro.
body.
Bro, if a beanbag, if you put Chet Holmgren not Chet. Is it Chet Holmgren? Yeah, Chet Holmgren and fucking Wembanyama back to back and hit him with a fucking beanbag round, it would probably leave just a
Going
perfect
straight through.
circle.
I'll just
Oh yeah.
throw a hacky sack at him really fucking hard.
Really fucking hard.
Just watch him fucking.
I love the clip of Wembanyama at the end of the game. They're like, "So how'd you feel in your first game?" He's like, "I had not a basically had no fucking clue what I was doing. Like I was just out there figuring it out." That's what you want to hear,
man. It's the first time you've been in the lights.
Yeah, I want to hear that in summer league. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Can you pull real quick, front office? I don't want to hear that shit from Jared Allen in the fucking playoffs. I don't want to hear that fucking the lights are too bright. You didn't know what you were doing in the fucking playoffs. Get off of my squad. They're talking about moving him for fucking, I don't know, anyone. Get rid of him. Because, like, how long has he been in the league? He's 25 years old. Jared Allen, you can't be getting blinded by the playoff lights and then admit it to the people. So that's all.
Can't
Get me
happen.
off this motherfucker. But
There's a lot of light reflecting off the snow in Buffalo, too. Like, you're all right.
I saw that Buffalo fucking, that rumor for DeAndre Hopkins came out today where they were like, if he wants to sign here, he's going to have to take a pay cut. Like if he wants to ring chase, there's a spot here for him. And they like worded it like that. He commented on it and just put a bunch of bowl emojis and a bunch of shit emojis. So I think he probably, so hopefully that just took the Bills out of the equation. Obviously stuff like that can be fixed quick, but I don't know. I don't know where he's going to go. That's been a weird, he can't go to the Titans. I don't know if Jack is watching, but he can't go to the Titans. Adele and I just talked about this. Like, obviously it'd be cool for Titans fans, but like, where does that take you? You just put a bunch of money in. Yeah. Now you just got DeAndre Hopkins catching balls from.
Gets you to the second in the fucking division.
But that's where you were before, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's a needle mover.
No.
And now they got Tiny Hands, who's supposed to be in the wings waiting, and now he's getting outplayed by the guy that they wrote off because everybody saw Malik last year look like dog shit for a few games. Which I mean, he was atrocious. I mean, I stored him all year. I was like, he's going to be the next Lamar Jackson. Let's go. And then
there's nothing wrong with Tannehill, guys.
Yeah, nothing there's not, especially not. Well, yeah, not to where we need to be. I mean, he's getting up there, and I'm sure. I don't know what his contract's like. Like, I would assume they're not going to re-sign Ryan Tannehill for the money he's going to want. But Malik Willis is obvious. Apparently, he is outplaying Will Levis quite a bit. And I have not seen one clip of Will Levis playing football. I saw him at the Beer Olympics. They did the Burt Kreischer, him and Shane and all them did the Barstool Beer Olympic thing. I did see he was in the background there. Will Levis was there, like hanging out, drinking. Right. I'm like, okay, well, are you not playing football? Like, aren't you a rookie in the NFL? Like, what are you doing here? Haven't seen him play one lick of fucking NFL snaps. I've seen like every other rookie play in some kind of clip, but not him. I don't know. You all right?
Me? Yeah.
You're quiet. I didn't like that. Don't do that. Okay. But fucking the last thing we're gonna talk before we get out of here is I did see this say the Darrelle Revis thing. I guess Darrelle Revis is beefing with fucking so Darrelle Revis and Sauce Gardner are beefing with
each other.
Samuel. No, because they put out a top cornerback list today, and Patrick Surtain Jr. was number 1, which was kind of a surprise. He's great.
I don't know. I'm okay with that.
Great young talent. I don't know if he's number 1, but sure, put him there. 2 was Sauce Gardner. The Warden was 9. Denzel Ward got 9. So I'll take that.
Surprising to me.
Yeah, I'll take that. $100 million. You better be in the top fucking 10.
I mean, after last year.
But Sauce Gardner, I can't remember what.
I think he was 2.
Sauce Gardner was 2, but I'm trying to remember. Like, it was like.
So where they put Samuel Jr.
So Asante, he's beefing with Asante Senior, from what I understand.
Over where like the son was.
So Asante retweeted the list after Sauce Gardner got 2 and said, "Man, New York will do a lot for your career." Basically saying,
"Damn,
dude,
in
New York is the reason he's number 2." And then he said something like, "Man, you've been all over my shit lately. Like, you got to move on or go or something." Like, he responded to him like, "Get the fuck off my Twitter," basically. And Asante Samuel said something like, "Well, somebody, I think he said Darrell Rivas wasn't. Somebody said Darrell Rivas wasn't that great."
Yeah,
Which
it looked like it was Asante.
Asante Samuel says, like, "What did Darrell Rivas ever do that was so great?" He goes, "We know that," and it's like, what the fuck are you talking
Asante
about?
Samuel was good, but Darrell Rivas was great.
Like, Darrell Rivas definitely held on too long, and Rivas Island sank like a motherfucker towards the end of his career. Wasn't non-existent island.
The sad season in fucking Tampa and shit.
But to say that he did nothing, like I remember, I wish I could see. But here's the reply. So finally, Darrell Rivas comes in and says, "I recall Rex saying to receivers in our weekly team meetings, the game plan was to line." This is about Asante Samuels. "If he lines up across from you," meaning Asante Samuels, "double move him every time. So in practice, our receivers referred to him as the double move king. I never viewed him as more than that, than what was said about him in our scouting report." So that's what Darrell Rivas is replying to Asante Samuels, saying like, "Bro, who the fuck are you? The last time we played you, we were basically just teaching everybody to pull a double move, and that was all it took to beat you." Saying like, "Who are you to tell me I'm not doing shit?" But yeah, dude, to go after Sauce Gardner, like, I think that's a little weak. I think we can all agree that Sauce Gardner is a fucking stud. So I don't know about
young.
Is he 2 in the league? I don't know. I also don't know if
it's
I don't.
Early to say, but I won't argue it.
I won't argue it either. Same as Pat. I think it's a little early to put Pat Surtain 1, but I am not going to argue that either. I will argue that Darrell Rivas is better than Trevon Diggs, and I will argue that because I think Trevon Diggs he leads in all these he gets interceptions, but he also, I don't think anyone in the league gets bombed on more than Trevon Diggs. He either intercepts the ball or he goes 110% for the interception and completely just blows coverage. Like, he will sell out for the interception, and if he doesn't get it, the fucking guy's gone. Like, and it's like he gets blown up so hard, and I would take Denzel Ward. Even I know I'm a Browns guy, like I'm Homer, and you're like, fuck this guy, but
Ward stays on his feet.
He stays on his fucking feet. Like, he's there to play. He's good. He's quick. I just
Janoris Jenkins was fucking. He was frustrating.
Somebody said Janoris. Yeah, Jake. Yeah, fucking Janoris. Dude, that was a guy that he went to New York too. That's another guy that ended up in
He's a giant.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought that was, what a weird beef. Like, we were talking about, well, no, I guess we were saying NBA is so funny, but NBA and NFL are both so funny. Like, Adele and Jake and I were talking about this in our group chat about like, the NBA is just hilarious. Like, every 5 seconds something hilarious. Like, the trades and like that guy saying Paul George is the GOAT, and then all the stuff with Zion and all that stuff like that. So what is this? Is that so? Diggs is 127 out of 130 in PFF score among eligible players. So that means he's not good. And that, thank you. And I think he was like 7 on the list. So, I'm taking the war. I mean, and don't get me wrong, Denzel has had some rough spots, but
last
you don't
year
just
was exceptionally bad.
Right, but you don't give somebody $100 million unless they've balled out. So
yeah, and he still had his games last year, and I definitely think he turns it around this year. I mean, I think coaching scheme and defensive scheme changes are going to help. Not to mention a good defensive line.
Jim Schwartz,
A healthy linebacker core in front of him.
We have no excuses this year. I am so ready, though. I am so ready for football season. It hurts me inside. Like, this past weekend, it's the worst sports weekend of the year. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the home run derby and stuff like that, but like this weekend of the year where there's like 0 sports but the All-Star break for baseball, there's no basketball, there's no, I guess tennis, Wimbledon. Was it Wimbledon or something was on? I was watching some of that, but like,
I've been watching golf. Yeah,
it's like, dude, can you give me something? Like, there's no hockey, there's no basketball, there's no football, there's no like I am thankfully we're getting to the second half of baseball where it matters. Thankfully, the front office and I has a team we can root for because the Cardinals are balls. They're just trash, dog shit. Jake wants to know, are you guys gonna be doing NFL recaps on Tuesdays? Yes. More like, so here's the thing. We're not gonna be doing like we did with Pop Culture where we're making it a point to like here's our NFL segment. Here's this. Here's that. But we will more than likely be talking quite a bit of football during football year season, because like this show is basically us. I guess we can spend the last few minutes kind of talking about this real quick before we get out of here. But this new show is basically just us. No agenda, no, before we would come in, we would have a set list of stuff. We'd have topics we wanted to cover. And I believe we kind of just became slaves to the topic. Like, I think we became too tied to that. And transitions weren't that.
Now it's freeform jazz, daddy-o.
Oh, baby. We got the fucking, we got the jazz hands going. We're fucking ready. But yeah, football season, hockey season, basketball, especially basketball season. We're going to be plenty of sports on this show. You're going to get today is kind of what, kind of just like an introductory, but like you're going to get a lot of shit. We're going to swing from both sides of the pendulum here, and you're going to get a little bit all of it. So it's going to be good. I appreciate you guys we really appreciate the guys, whoever, the people that have showed up today for the first one. This has been great. Hour and 25 minutes, 26 minutes. This feels like it was nothing. This was just
real quick. Time. Never Not Nothing officially followed.
Let's go.
Channel. Thank you.
Go.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah. So we are on a new platform now. We're doing, obviously we're live on Kick and YouTube, but we've got down below, we got all our socials. So make sure you follow. We're everywhere. We've got new pages everywhere. We are on Threads. We just made a Threads. I don't know if that one's down there, but our Threads it's go to YouTube. It's linked right there. So make sure that we're on Threads. We're everywhere you want. Follow us anywhere. But we also have these cool fucking QR codes. So you can scan this to follow along. If you scan that on the screen, it will take you to all of our links. You can follow us on all of our pages. So if you fucking just the moment we get out of here, you forget everything I just said, go back and scan the QR code. It'll take you everywhere. We've got one for our store. We've got a few things up, not very much. We're not really too official on the merch yet. We're still doing this TeePublic thing. So, it's kind of like Stuart, how would you explain TeePublic? Just a upload and fucking buy.
Yeah. They source it all.
Yeah. So buy some shit there until we get some real stuff. It's nice stuff. I've got on some stuff from there, bought all pop culture stuff from there. It's quality stuff. So get you a t-shirt, get you a sweater, get you a fucking coffee mug, whatever the fuck you want. So make sure you do that.
Or don't buy, but just tell a friend about the show. Invite a friend to watch the show. Maybe they'll like it.
Yeah.
Spread the word, please.
But on the contrary, if you want us to be on time every week and me not nap because I had to work out in the heat all day long, buy our shit, because then I can do this full time. Nick is a capitalist. Yeah, I need you to buy our shit, because when I'm out in the heat all day pumping and I got to come home and do this quick turnaround for the fans, I'm like, fucking felt like a crackhead coming up into this bitch. But yeah, it was good. So buy our stuff, please. If not, just tell somebody about us. Also, make sure you scan the Skate Laborious GoFundMe account. We'll throw that up throughout the show for the next foreseeable future. Make sure you donate to that if you can. If you can't, just make sure, again, to share it with somebody, spread the word. Very big deal here in St. Louis. So we'd like to get the church rebuilt. Yeah, we want to get it rebuilt. Also, before we get out of here, Stu, stick the can up. Liquid Death. Seriously, we're fucking.
Please sponsor me.
Please sponsor us, or at least Stuart. Just sponsor Stuart. He's going.
Sponsor me.
Stuart, if you don't see, he's actually getting evicted in the background. They're moving all his shit out because he's spends all his money on. He's going broke on.
That's true.
Liquid Death. He keeps a mini fridge stocked at work. I mean, he's not. He doesn't joke when it comes to Liquid Death. yeah, dude. If I get fucking next time, I'm getting a beanbag round. Next time I fall asleep for the show,
right in the nuts.
Fucking, I did tell the Liquid Death, that guy that I told you, who was like, yeah, bro, what is Liquid Death? It's like, it's really good water. He goes, I've never had. I see everybody drinking it. Drinks it. Comes back to me. He goes, I finally tried Liquid Death. He goes, it's just water. I'm like, yeah, dude. I'm like, it's just water. I'm like, it tastes really good, but it's just water.
Good water.
Every day since then, this is a week ago, I've seen a can of Liquid Death in the water. Motherfucker, you love it. Okay, quit lying to me. You like it.
Just water.
So it ain't just water. That's fresh. We've got new source fucking. This is pressure water, baby. Right? Yeah. Or no, this is the opposite of pressure.
No, it's artesian.
It's artesian, baby. Pressure through the roof.
It's not spring water. It's brought up from underground.
Yeah, spring water sucks, dude. Fuck spring water. But on that note, I don't think I have anything else to add. Should we wrap up episode 1
Yeah.
here? Should we do it?
Damn.
Nice clean hour 30.
Hour
The
30.
books.
All right, well, guys, thank you guys so much. This has been Pushing Mongo, dude. This is what we're gonna do every fuck. I almost did it. Did you see that? I'm so used to it. 51 episodes of the other show. I'm about to call it the other show. Every Tuesday, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern, live. We're gonna be doing this. I will be on time next week. I promise. Stick around for a few minutes. We're gonna cut the stream off here, and we are going to immediately start up a new stream, which is going to be our gaming. So if you just stick around, we're going to throw up a little, we got a little, throw up we'll be right back. We're going to make some changes, get some shit over in about 5-10 minutes. We'll be back with some gaming, but make sure that you follow us on all of our socials. We are so fucking excited to be here with you guys. Stuart and I and the front office, we have been busting our balls on this show for the last month, especially the front office. He has been putting in just God's work on behind the scenes.
Hell yeah.
So it feels good to finally be here and to kind of get this out and do this. I've been anxious all day and just couldn't wait to get here. I'm like, let's fucking go. And here we are. So Pushing Mongo, episode 1. Stuart, you got anything you want to say before we get out of here?
No, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for following us over from the old show. Thanks for giving us a chance. I hope you guys stick around, and hopefully we'll have some good stuff for you guys in the future.
Absolutely. And before we head out of here, Adele, Julio Rodriguez was the second best rookie last year. Stephen Kwan should have had it. Put it in your pipe and smoke it, bitch.
That's facts.
See ya. You guys have a good one. We'll see you guys next week. We'll see you in a few minutes. Game time, bitch.